Has anyone ever said to you that you have great potential? I can remember back in 2020, I was working a job at a nonprofit at the time, being their social media marketer, and the nonprofit was not making their budget, and so they were having to do cuts. So they wanted to cut my position altogether, but my boss at the time fought for me to stay, and the powers that be allowed me to stay on, but only part-time, expecting full-time work out of a part-time employee. And so as my boss noticed things about my performance, she had a meeting with me and said, hey, there's some slip-ups going on consistently, what's going on? And I tried to tell her that I'm trying my best, but also you bummed me down from part-time and haven't changed your expectations at all. So within that conversation, she said to me, Chris, you just have a lot of potential. But I walked out of that meeting, felt condescended to, felt like I wasn't heard at all. Shortly after that meeting, I was eventually fired. But I came to a realization during that time that was, I do have a lot of potential, but I would never meet my potential working at a place like that. I continue to have that feeling to this day. Anytime I take on a full-time job, which is what I have currently, I feel like that thought just rings in my head nonstop, that the potential I have will never be met by working where I am. Unfortunately, as life goes and the responsibilities that come with it, life does not afford you the time to develop into your potential in your choosing, or it gives you a certain amount of time that you can grow in, but if you don't grow fast and grow smart, you might have to pivot. But then life starts to give you other opportunities to play into that potential. And I think that's what is before me in this season. Even though I have a lot of responsibilities, I think there is a shot that I can take in this season to help me get to that potential. And so for your daily dose of encouragement, I would just encourage you that if you feel like you haven't met your potential, just to keep your eyes and ears and heart open to the rare opportunities that life sometimes affords you. Think creatively, think strategically, and pray most of all for the gift of discernment to make sure that this is the season to take the risk and grab hold of that small opportunity that life affords you. I want to meet the potential that I think I have. I want to live into that, and I think a lot of people do, but might not get the opportunity to. But I hope that you at least have the belief that you can do it. And it's not something to give up on.